Yeah, I know. How could anyone like Magic Mountain's parking lot coaster?
Scream is unbelievably rough. It's in the parking lot. It sucks.
Yeah, I gotta disagree. Scream rocks, man. Yeah, it's just mirrored Medusa, but it's still great. So let's dive right into this. This is my review on Scream at Six Flags Magic Mountain. The floorless coaster was invented by B&M. The idea behind it was that without a floor, it looks like you are so much more open and closer to the track. So pretty much, it's just a gimmick to sell more of their loopers. If the 3 different trains they offer for the exact same looper model didn't make that obvious enough. The first installation was Medusa at Six Flags Great Adventure. After Medusa's success, other parks jumped on the popular model, leading to rides such as Superman Krypton Coaster at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, Medusa at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, Kraken at SeaWorld Orlando, Batman the Dark Knight at Six Flags New England, and then finally the topic of this video, Scream at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain claimed adding Scream was filling in a missing link in their coaster collection, even though they had 3 other loopers in Riddler's Revenge, Batman, and Viper. But you know, Medusa clone is cool, I guess. Scream opened on April 12, 2003 with a height of 150 feet, a top speed of 63 miles per hour, and a total length of 3,985 feet. It opened as Magic Mountain's second 7-inversion coaster, and despite being newer, is still not the best 7-inversion coaster in the park. Just a few days short of 1 year after opening, an employee was struck by a train and killed during an after-hour test run. The park deemed this as defiant of safety procedures, and the ride reopened 2 weeks later after an inspection by the California Occupational Safety and Health Administration. In 2015, the ride received a new paint job to coincide with the opening of Twisted Colossus. Its original colors included a dark blue spine, bright yellow rails, and supports with a burgundy color. The repaint made the entire track this dark blue color without the yellow, and had the spines a bright orange color. The ride operates with these colors to this day. As far as ride experience goes, Scream is just a mirrored Medusa. So just like Medusa, it will enter a pre-lift drop into the lift. Once reaching the top of the lift, they'll go down the usual pre-drop these floorless coasters have, and then twist down into the first drop. This drop is really solid and honestly one of the better first drops in the park. I'd personally put it above the drops on Goliath, Batman, and Riddler. This drop is immediately followed by a massive loop, which pulls some decent positive Gs and delivers some decent hang time. This is followed by a dive loop, which also delivers some decent hang time depending on where you sit in the train. The train then enters its 0G roll, which is great. It's a 0G roll, what did you expect? The train then enters the Cobra roll, which pulls some great positive Gs before rising into the mid-course. The mid-course slows the train down a bit, but quickly picks up with another drop, delivering some great airtime in all seats. The train then goes through a helix that is like a more tame version of Goliath's helix, pretty intense and almost causing me to gray out. The train then enters a banked airtime hill, and boy does it deliver. This is followed by the interlocking corkscrews, which both pull some decent forces, followed by an airtime hill, a turn which also delivers some decent airtime before cruising into the final brake run. Scream is one of the most underrated rides I've been on, and one of the most overhated as well. The ride delivers solid positive Gs, good airtime, and is just plain fun. Yeah, the fact it's just on the parking lot is an issue, but I feel the positives of this ride outweigh its negatives. If Emperor at SeaWorld San Diego can be well received as it is with the exact same parking lot issue, then Scream deserves some recognition. It's a slightly worse Medusa, but that's not a bad thing. Its roughness is about on par as Goliath at Over Georgia. There were a few moments with slight headbanging, which was entering the corkscrews and the Cobra roll. The rattle is over-exaggerated though. It's fine. So overall, Scream is a great ride. Solid 7 out of 10. I would recommend on any day.